Hello and welcome to your channel where you are going to receive information and messages you need to know. This is going to solve a lot of your problems, mental, emotional, and physical pain. Electronic pulse massager, and it's by Healthmate Forever. I have bought so many of these. I would not be here right now if it weren't for this and acupuncture. I'm a big advocate for acupuncture. Acupuncture is like my number one. This is the electric version of acupuncture. If you're someone that's like, I will never get acupuncture, I'm terrified of needles, this is your next best bet. This is basically like a TENS machine. A lot of athletes use those for their muscles. I use this thing on a daily basis for years. This one isn't even for me. This is for someone else. I'm not gonna open this in front of you. This is not that kind of episode. When there is stress, most of it is emotional and mental stress, financial stress, stress of your job, relationships, life. And when we begin to stress, we tense up. Our body just tenses up. Everything gets really, really tight. So you might start to feel pressure in your jaw and you're grinding your teeth at night. It's because your muscles are just so tight because you're just so stressed and you're thinking about all the crap that's going on and all the things that you have to do, and it's just ugh. And guess what? Your body is suffering with everything so tight. The blood cannot run through your veins properly. The oxygen cannot flow through your body properly. Things start to shut down. Things start to not function properly. So you will result in physical body pain. Your elbow might hurt. Your carpal tunnel might just flare up. You might throw out your back, or you might have some knots in your back. You're gonna start feeling physical body pain. Your neck's gonna start hurting. And when my neck hurts, my head starts to hurt. I get a headache. I never ever get headaches, and when I do, it's because this part, I don't know what it is, it's just like, and it just stops the circulation and my head starts to hurt. Every time I have a headache, I know exactly what it is. I didn't know before, but just like from going to acupuncture, chiropractor, when that is released, my headache goes away. So I know what it is. I don't have to go to my chiropractor because I can just use this. So this is what it looks like. There's all these buttons here. It comes with 4 cords. I'm just gonna show you 2 for now. This thing is amazing. You can do 4 cords. Each cord has 2 parts for electrodes. So the electrodes are like these sticky pads. It has like a sticky layer, which is where the electricity is gonna transfer through to your skin. The electrode pads are a really important part. So this I just connect here, and then at the end, usually these are just like that. And then you connect them into the sticky pad. So I just bought these. I don't think these are Healthmate Forever. I will double check my Amazon cart and see what I got. These were pretty good. I just looked up Electrode. I actually filtered for the best reviews because sometimes these aren't very sticky. If you get any that aren't sticky, send them back. Over time, it will dry out. These are seriously so important. If your pads are not sticky and they're not moist, the electricity will not properly transfer through to your body. What's happening with this stimulation, it's sending a signal to your body, kind of like, hey, something's going on over here. So then all your little cells like come to that area and start like healing the area. I am no doctor. I just know that this is how it works. Okay, let's get back into it. So I'm gonna show you how this works. Put this with your electrodes. The Healthmate Forever one comes with electrodes, so you have enough, so you don't have to like order them separately. I do recommend just ordering them. There's something I wanted to talk about these. So these can stick directly to the pads, or there's these really cool long ones if you have major back issues. I love these ones on my back, but these don't go together. So you need the extension. I love these. Kind of like these sticky pads more, and usually use these more. And I noticed that these also last longer for some reason. I don't know why, but anyways, these just snap right on, just like that. So some of the sticky pads will have this button. So just keep in mind that when you are buying sticky pads, you make sure that they're compatible to whatever you have. So if you have the extensions, I'll put a link for the extensions. These are great, and they're cheap. They're not like super expensive. And yeah, so it's good to have that as an option. If you find that this works for you, the TENS machine, you're gonna want to have all the accessories and you're just gonna love it, love it, love it. I want you to know everything that you can use this for. First of all, it's so cheap. I mean, gosh, medical bills are so expensive. Honestly, this thing will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical expenses. I'm not kidding. This has changed my life. I never have problems. No. I do have problems, but this fixes them. I love you so much. It's so good. All right. So some of the things that I use the TENS for, this is a Healthmate Forever. On the box it says that it's an Electrode pulse massager, but it's basically a TENS machine. So if you've ever gone to the chiropractor and they put those electrodes on you, vibrating your muscles, that's the same thing. It's an electric massager. So TENS, TENS, it's a transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulator. Sends electrical pulses through the skin to start your body's own painkillers. The electrical pulses can release endorphins and other substances to stop pain signals in the brain. TENS can reduce pain. That's the science definition, I guess. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I just am a normal person, and I just know that this works. And this has saved my butt so many times. It's something I do. I'm not saying you should do, but if you want to, I've done it safely, and I recommend trying it and doing it safely too. I've gotten so many throughout the years, and I always get this one. I always get the same one because I've tried so many different ones throughout the years that aren't just Healthmate Forever. Healthmate Forever has a bunch of different ones, and I'm sure they're all amazing, but this is the one that works for me, that's in my budget, and that has never failed me. Back to what I use the TENS machine for, or what it can also do. Muscle spasms. I was in a car accident and had a lot of muscle spasms happening in my spine. When you go to the doctors, they're gonna give you like muscle relaxers. Those things have negative side effects. They are not good on your body. They're not good for your organs. They are just not good, okay? You will have no negative side effects with this. Don't quote me on that, but I mean, there's just so many positive side effects. Like, you'll use this for your muscle spasms, and you're gonna also cure other things: aches and pains, knee pain, carpal tunnel, period cramps, acne. I struggle with acne. Right now I have no pimples. Neck pain, headaches, again, usually when my head hurts, it's this is for me. It may not be the same for you, but when I do have headaches, it's because there's a nerve in here that's being pinched, and it causes my head to hurt. It probably is the same for you. I don't know, but try it. This is why we are here, to share and exchange information. It's not like I just figured that out overnight. Like, it was years, and then it finally like clicked. Like, I've had friends that have had insane headaches where they've gone to the doctors and they like think that they have like brain tumors and stuff, but really it's probably just poor circulation and a pinched nerve in your neck. Most pains, it's just from a nerve. It's like a mixed signal, and a pinched nerve happens when we are just so tensed up. This is going to untense you, okay? Other things are digestion. If anyone has any problems with digestion, okay, this is gonna help with that. Circulation. If somebody has like poor circulation in their body, oh yeah, this is circulation. It's literally like pushing energy through your body. Knots. If you have like a knot, it will like break it down. A sore muscle. If you're working out really hard, you can use that. Eczema. So eczema is also comes from stress. I've had little eczema episodes and it's usually stress. And so yeah, after I use my TENS machine, it goes away. So if you are struggling with eczema is something that you can also use a TENS machine for. The other thing I just thought about right now that I know you guys will all love is weight loss. I'm not promoting this as a weight loss solution, but it does do that. It's just so effective in every other aspect. So if I use this for circulation for my acne, I'm also gonna be fixing my neck. I'm gonna be relaxing my muscles. I'm gonna be calming my emotions. I'm gonna be calming my central nervous system. It just does so many things at once. Okay, I wanna explain the science behind why this works. I can tell you that it works. You can use it and you can see that it works. But I want people to know why this works. I'm a happier person. I have no physical body pain because of this. Otherwise, I would. And if I have physical body pain, I'm not happy. This kind of falls very in line with traditional Chinese medicine. There is a map that comes in this box. I like to look at the ones online. Okay, so I'm just on Google pulling up some images, and so these are the Meridian Channels. If you ever want to take a look, these are the different ones, and they all affect those organs, and you can follow the different channels throughout the body and start to pinpoint where you are having health issues. So I encourage you to dive deeper and start doing some of this research on your own. Let's talk about the Meridian Channels. Okay, so map of the Meridian Channels. So the simplest definition is that a meridian is an energetic highway in the human body. Meridians allow the flow of energy, known as qi, to circulate throughout the body. Meridians exist in corresponding pairs, and each meridian has multiple acupuncture points along the pathway. It's a channel through which qi and the other fundamental substances flow. They are known by many different names, such as acupuncture meridians, acupoints, and energy vessels. All these vessels correspond to different organs of your body. So there's the lung, the large intestine, the stomach, the spleen, the heart, the small intestine, the bladder, kidney, heart, heart governor, triple heater, gallbladder, liver. This is the electric version of acupuncture. Nothing compares to the amazingness of acupuncture, but this is seriously the closest thing ever. If you can't afford acupuncture and that's something that you like and that's something that has worked for you, get this. When you see the maps on the meridians, you can see the different channels. There's different maps that you can use to find the right meridian points. So like, for example, if you want to focus on your digestion, then you're going to want to Google online meridian points or acupuncture points or acupressure points for digestion, and it will show you the points that affect digestion. If you've ever had a foot reflexology massage, that is the same concept. So there are so many different channels and meridian points within the bottom of our foot. Foot reflexology is gold. That's another thing I am so passionate about. Again, it does the same thing that this machine does. It's going to stimulate different parts of your body. It's going to increase the circulation in the qi. I think that this is stronger than an acupressure massage. It just is. If I had body pain, I would grab this instead of going to the spa to get a 1-hour massage. This is gonna cure me more than my masseuse, and faster. The Chinese traditional medicine focuses on the energy. They focus on the energy flowing through these channels, and they're invisible. So it's kind of crazy. It's this whole like, whatever they're doing works. When you use this, You're not only solving that problem that you're solving so many other problems that you just probably don't even know about. Again, I'm not a doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm just a normal human being who found something that works. And I'm sharing this information with you. Carpal tunnel. Let's talk about carpal tunnel because so many people struggle with carpal tunnel. I had carpal tunnel. I had pinched, everything in my neck and my back and the shoulders. And so this machine just honestly helped me through over the years. That's what sparked my TENS machine obsession because it worked and it was great and it was cheap and I had nothing to lose. I tried different ones. Long story short, this has been the one that I've been going to now for the past 5 or more years, honestly. This thing has so many buttons that I don't use. So I just kind of feel where I'm at. This is a good spot. And this one. It's so weird. I don't know if it's like psychological, but when I put the pads on, it's like my body just like knows. I instantly feel a sense of relaxation. It's so bizarre. It's very interesting. Something to pay attention to because it's not on yet. It's like my body just like starts reacting. It's just so happy that these sticky pads are on me right now. If that happens to you, let me know. I don't know. Fun fact. So again, there is 4 outlets. You can have 8 sticky pads going at once. I put 2 on the top and usually I have a lot of pain in my lower back just above my butt. I usually just kind of like feel it around. Make sure you don't want to get it on your clothes. Just feel for the knots, really is what I feel for. I try to put them both on the same, so there's that. I feel like we hold a lot of tension like right in here, so I put it there. And then this is where I have it on my shoulders. Here we go. I just turn it on. Now you can play all you want with the buttons and the settings, but I've had this product for so many years that I don't even fuss with anything else. I just know what works for me. I hit acupuncture and then I just start going for the intensity. This side controls these 2 and then this side controls these 2. So there's a control intensity for each side. So I'm gonna start with this one. It shows you how many levels. Oh yeah, 80 minutes. 80 minutes, not 90 minutes. I have the bottom going. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And now I'm gonna do the top. I could have both powered at the same time, but it's like different parts of the body, so I'm just gonna go with different intensities. So I might need a stronger intensity in my lower area, and then my upper area I might not need so much intensity, especially because I'm so close to my neck. I've already hit an acupuncture, so I'm gonna go to this side now, and this is gonna, whoa. Okay, yeah, it's strong. So this just activated my shoulders. Even just one is already really good. You'll see like your muscles kind of jolt. So I'm gonna put my hair back so we can kind of see what's going on here. I am just in pure bliss right now. That is the machine. It like tenses up my muscles, right? It does stuff. I'm not moving. It's moving me. Always remember to breathe during this. The blood flow and the oxygen is now just really doing its thing. So you want to definitely take deep breaths and breathe it in. I'm gonna have a great day. It just feels so good. It's so necessary. Don't mind me, I'm just loving my life right now. I mean, it's just so good. So again, like putting it here is gonna definitely help with my acne and my facial circulation. Fun fact too, it also helps with wrinkles. I'm well into my 30s and everyone my age gets Botox and fillers. I think they look amazing, but I am terrified and I am probably not ever gonna get it. So I do use alternative remedies. So anyways, I got these little electrodes and I put them here. I will put a link below. I got them on Amazon. So yeah, they're not the stickiest in the world, but they're good. And they're just smaller, that's all. So again, I love this. This is for like my more beauty stuff, or if I do want to get closer up on my neck. Sometimes these bigger electrodes are just like really strong and I just don't need all that. So I started using some smaller electrodes for my facial circulation. On the like fine print of these things, I think it says like you're not supposed to use it on your neck. I still do. I'm hardcore and I love it. It's never given me problems, but honestly, like, you do that on your own risk. So don't come saying I told you to do it, because anything I share with you is just how I perceive things. Don't take it as fact or whatever. It's just how I am seeing it, how I understand it. I am not a doctor. I am not a scientist. I am just a normal human being with experiences to share. And again, there are so many different TENS machines out there. My boyfriend has a different one. It's actually very good, but it does not have the 8. I love the 8. This has 8 electrodes. Right now I have 4 and I'm in heaven. But when you have 8, oh my gosh, you get everything. It's amazing. It's just, I challenge you to get this today. I will put a link below. I'll put the link for my favorite sticky pads below, the ones that I've liked. The other thing too I want to talk about is maintenance. Okay, so when I'm done with my TENS machine, it's good to take care of these. The way I take care of these is usually like for the first like handful of times, I'll just throw them right back onto the plastic. You want to make sure that it's nice and sealed on there and there's not really any air bubbles, because where the air bubbles are is where it's going to start to dry. So make sure it's nice and stuck on there. After maybe like the 4th or 5th time, they do start to lose the stickiness, and what I do is I clean them with water. So you don't want to get this part wet with water. I just kind of get this part wet with water and I just try to rub off the stuff. Oil or cells that are, skin cells that are on there, I'll just like leave them laying like this, just like with a little bit, like a couple of droplets of water to like absorb into the sticky pad and just like give it back its luster. And that will really help them last longer and give you a good stretch on them. But hey, if you got the budget, it's like buy new every time, right? I try to make mine last because I am on a budget. And then sometimes, again, like I don't put them back into the plastic baggie, but I recommend it. It just keeps them moist longer and your sticky pads are just gonna last longer. This does take 3 AAA batteries, which can be annoying, but these still last a really long time. Like I don't change the batteries like super often. Okay, so that is it on the TENS machine. I highly recommend having this. Again, I swear by this. This is the most important thing in my life. Like it really is. It lets me be happy and healthy and feel good and have no physical body pain. So this thing I really owe my life to. Again, there's so many different brands out there that you can try. This is just my favorite that I've been using back to back for at least 5 years. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed this channeled message.